Hello, Colts Nation. What's up, No Horsing family? Welcome back to an episode of the No Horsing Around podcast. As always, I am one of two dudes talking Colts. I'm one of your hosts, Stephen Burton. And I told you guys it's a test of our stamina. I'm on now day 2 of our countdown to Indianapolis Colts training camp officially starting. So I kind of messed up a little bit yesterday. I was looking at the day that camp opens, not the day that the vets report, which is actually the official opening of training camp. So I did 23 yesterday. I'm actually on 21 today because it's 21 days till veterans report. I've got a special one today. I'm really excited. But before we do that, you guys, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. He's going to come to you guys fast and furious between me and Zach until we hit day 0, because there are no players who wear 0, and the training camp will officially be open. So make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, comment. You can join the family as a family membership, and you can help support the channel. We love you for that. Or you can just subscribe and join the family in that way. We love you for that too. Either way, we love you for it. So let's kind of just jump right in. 21 days until Colts open training camp. Who is the player who rocked 21? And you know what's funny is there's a lot of good players to choose from. I'm going to tell you it was super easy for me, but I'd be really interested to hear from you guys in the comment section on this because you got great players. Naheem Hines is on that list. He wears 21. Vontae Davis, who was a stud corner, probably one of the first true lockdown corners the Colts had during the Ryan Grigson era. But for me, it's really, really simple. It was really simple for me. It's Bob Sanders. Okay, so for those of you who have been around long enough on this channel, know Bob Sanders is my all-time favorite Colts player. You can ask Zach, you can ask my buddies from my childhood, you can ask my family. Bob Sanders is my favorite player for the Colts all time. So I was so geeked out to do this one, give you guys a little bit of background on why I love him so much, but also why he was such an important player. Let's not forget Bob Sanders came into the league. He was drafted in the 4th round in 2004, okay? Or in the 2nd round, pick number 44. Sorry, I got it flipped. And he didn't do a whole lot his rookie season. He really didn't. And then he kind of started to eke a little bit more and more. He never really played a full season. He ended up playing 7 seasons for the Colts, 1 season for the Chargers. But, when you look at his stats, right, and you look when he played the most, those were his best seasons. 2005, he played 14 games. He was a Pro Bowler. You're talking 1 interception. You're talking 92 tackles. A couple of forced fumbles. He was really good, and then he kind of got hurt again, dinged up the following year, and then 2007, that was the year, right? That's the year he played 15 of the 16 games, and all he did was he had career high in interceptions with 2, right? He had 6 passes batted down, which was amazing. He had 97 tackles, 72 solo, 4 quarterback hits, and in the end, he ended up winning the Defensive Player of the Year, right? He came back the following season, played 6 games, played 2 games, played 1 game in the following season, subsequently with the Indy Colts, and then he ended up leaving. I think kind of doing a little bit of digging when it came to him, I was kind of surprised. I surprised myself because I didn't realize that truly he only played 48 games, right? He only started 48 games, 46 for the Colts, and he only played 8 seasons. That was it. And yet this is still my all-time favorite player coming out of Iowa, strong safety. And you're probably asking, why? I've been a bit advocate. I think he deserves to be in the Ring of Honor. We're putting Mathis in this year. I think he should be one of the next people up who's going in. Why is he my all-time favorite player? Why is he on this list at number 21? For me, it's plain, it's simple. He was a culture changer for the Indianapolis Colts. 100%. 100% he changed the entire culture. Prior to him being drafted, okay, those really early 2000 Indianapolis Colts team were known as finesse. You heard the Patriots talk about we could push them around, we weren't concerned, right? And then he comes in, and in that stretch where he played, he changed the way I feel people viewed the Colts. He changed the way the Colts defense played. He threw his body around recklessly, kind of like a ballistic missile. Go look at the highlights. They're amazing. He had no regard. Obviously, he played 7 seasons. That was it. Never really played a full season. Came close one time and won Defensive Player of the Year, right? So he threw his body around recklessly, was hurt often, but man, he was the player who was like, I'm gonna come out in the field, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth, I'm gonna hit you as hard as I possibly can, and you're gonna feel me when you come over the middle. He changed the way people viewed the Colts, and I loved every bit of it. He was, is, and will forever be my all-time favorite Colts player. And I was so geeked out to be able to talk about him sitting here 21 days out. He is, in my opinion, hands down, no questions asked, the best player in Colts history. Not my favorite player, but the best player in Colts history to ever wear number 21. I'm open to hearing other people. I'm open to hearing, do you think it would, could you say Vontae Davis? Could you say Naheem Hines? Do you have someone else in mind? I'm open to hearing it, but in my opinion, he is the greatest Indianapolis Colts player to ever wear number 21. Period. End of sentence. But let me hear from you guys. I definitely want to hear. I want to hear you. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? If you agree, tell me why. Why is he the greatest player to ever wear number 21? Right? So please, you guys, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, comment, all those great things. I want to hear from you on this one. And remember, this is a series. This is fun. We're going to number 20. So be prepared, be ready to come at me with who's going to be on your list, who's going to be your number 20, who's going to be the Colts player that you want to talk about who rocked number 20. Because, like I said, 21 was easy. So I end these things the same way I always do. I love you. I know Zach loves you. And somewhere out there, Bob the Hitman Sanders loves you too. I'm out.